Okay, I'm making a little update today. Um, there is a lot of fighting going on, so uh, that's really cool. Uh, I had a concern that there wouldn't be any beehives around in my area. Well, it's kind of weird. I got done recording one just a moments ago, and once I started paying attention, I was noticing lots of fighting. So I've got bees in my nether beehives in my area. That's really cool. Because what's going to happen now is I'll be able to make some splits with some confidence. Now, my only concern now is that the swarm that I caught, if they're from the same hive, the queens that I make are still going to be mating with their brothers, right? Their siblings. If they end up coming from the same hive, right? If it's from the same hive that I caught my swarm, it's still identically the same thing, right? Mating with my queens will be that I make will be mating with their brothers, siblings. So I'm hoping that there's more than one hive. So I feel more comfortable now that there's some fighting going on. Actually, there was quite a bit. That's cool. And they're going back that direction, which is the direction I caught my swarm last May. So they may not, but so they still may not mate with those drones, my queens. I'm hoping that there's something. I heard some woodpeckers in the forest back here yesterday. I'm hoping there's maybe some hives in there. I've always heard woodpeckers. Those trees are huge, big, huge girth. So plenty of room for beehives if those woodpeckers made it big enough. Because when bees go into a woodpecker nest in a tree, they'll actually make it bigger. Scrape, 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 scrape. And they'll just keep making it bigger inside there. And yeah, they're pretty good at that. So, okay, that's all I wanted to say. that there's a lot of infighting, uh, and that's the first time I've seen that. So since the 1st of January, uh, that's the first infighting that I've seen. Good sign. So I'm probably gonna have to start feeding on the inside. So that's okay. I'll feed. I'll feed from the inside. At least now I know what's going on. Okay. Please subscribe, thumbs up, ring the bell, leave a comment. Good day. Infighting. Well, not infighting, outfighting. There was a lot. There was a lot of it earlier. Starting to chill down. I think most of these girls have filled up as much as they can take. I haven't added any sugar syrup for a while now, and they're just kind of moving around slowly. Like, yeah, I really don't know what to do with this extra sugar. But I'm just gonna walk around it because it makes me feel good to be in the restaurant, socializing, right? So I had some avocado trees. Got so cold the other night. They still had some green leaves. Well, not anymore. Those green leaves are gone. My take is I got about 5 avocado trees. My take is like if they can't survive the winter, I'm gonna flip this phone around. There we go. If my avocado trees can't survive the winter, then I don't want them. So my hope is that they would, the ones that I keep growing, because I just throw them in the ground, they come up, get it freeze like in the mid to low 20s, and they die. I'm just hoping that maybe I'll get one that can adapt to this cold weather and survive. Survival of the fittest, right? It happens every day. Every day. Something that didn't used to survive in a certain climate, all of a sudden does. It adapts. It evolves. It starts to produce some chemicals that allows it to preserve certain cells in cold weather. Happens all the time. Things change, things adapt, things evolve, you know what I mean? Yeah. So anyway, fighting going on. That's good. That's good. I was hoping to see that. At first, not so much, but then when I started getting deep into that thought, like, wait a minute. If there's no fighting, there's no other beehives. I'm placid like that. I'm thinking one way and I'm going, and then all of a sudden I'll start thinking a different way because it's more logical. Right? It makes more sense. I try to keep an open mind about things. I don't try. I do. I keep go so I can easily go with the flow of what I newly know. Right? Plasticity. And so, all right, just thought I'd drop this little extra line. Yes, there's fighting. Lots of it. This is the first time I've seen it. Any fighting at all. So, all right. Please subscribe, thumbs up, ring the bell, leave a comment, and you have a good day. Bye now.